Hello and welcome. My name is Alan, and today we are just talking about some random shit because honestly I don't have anything set up. So yeah, we just talking random. Um been watching a lot of Doctor Who and other shows I used to watch pretty heavily. Cause I'm a nerd. Give me my Doctor Who, my comics, anime. Let's see. As you can see, I've got figures. I've had them up for a while now, but yeah. I've got One Piece girls, Robin, Nami, part of my Perona. My poor Tashigi has fallen over. And of course, towards the top, towards my sign there, I've got Chun Li doing one of her kicks. I've got a Dalek. And then further over, we have Soundwave from Gen 1 Transformers. Raise the Beak. Ravage. That very monotone voice he always used. Oh, goodness. My poor Harley Quinn statue fell over. She was up on the shelf over here, where the candle's sitting at the top. But she decided to fall over. But yeah, just given in behind me there, we have DVDs and VHS, Blu-ray. Well, not so much VHS. I think I've had to get rid of most of my VHS because honestly it gets tougher to find VCRs anymore. But DVDs and Blu-rays. A lot of it's anime. A lot of it's other stuff too. And then the shelf beside it, I've got a bunch of my graphic novels for comic books. Yeah. As well as. Oh. Well, just comic based non comic books. Yeah, I've got a bunch of different stuff. Batman Earth 1, some graphic novels for Suicide Squad, Superman, Harley Quinn, Shazam, or as I prefer to call him, Captain Marvel, because that's the only Captain Marvel I believe in, not that crap one they gave to Marvel Comics just because it had a lawsuit. Fuck you, Marvel. Grim Fairy Tales, Crisis on Infinite Earths, JLA, Superman, Superman Doomsday, Transformers, the later comics. We've also got Essential Spider-Man, some Spider-Man graphic novels, the Wolverine Origins graphic novel, Batman the Killing Joke, Batman the Long Halloween. Let's see, Batman, all 3 volumes of Nightfall. We got X-Men graphic novels. There's the Essential Hulk, Essential Wolverine 1, 2, and 3. Can you tell I was a big Wolverine fan? Growing up, for me, it was Wolverine, X-Men. That's kind of my thing. So they've always got a special place in my heart. The Phalanx Covenant, Essential X-Men, shoot. I can't remember the name of that. Age of Apocalypse. That's the series. I've got a few of the graphic novels for that. And then I've got some different stuff here. Doom Patrol graphic novel. We have Shazam, not Shazam, but The Flash, Greatest Moments, Batman, Greatest Moments, Avengers, Ultimate Guide. We have Justice League of America Omnibus, Volume 1, which, yeah, it's a pretty good collection of several of the first few JLA comics. DC Comics Cover Girls. Covers of DC Comics with female characters on the covers. Yeah. Then, of course, I got a lot of manga. I read manga and anime. I don't have the manga in here, but yeah, I do read a lot of manga. Not as much as I used to. I don't watch it nearly as much anime as I used to, even though, like I said, I've got several series. But I've fallen off watching it for a long time. But yeah, I'm trying to get a lot back into the nerdier things I enjoy doing. If you've ever seen my gaming channel, you know I like to play a lot of video games. Shoot. I've got the little shelf here where I've moved them all over to. Collection of games and games and games. We have a lot of games for PS3, PS4, the original Xbox. Yeah, I've got some stuff that go back away because I've got also a lot of games for Wii U, Wii, since they both can be played on the Wii U. GameCube games. Let's see, what else? Switch games. I've got Switch games. Yeah, and then I've got some of my old cartridge system games. I have my original N64 and have some of the N64 games for it. I have some of the mobile system games. But yeah, I mean, shoot, I've got my mouse sitting on my collection of 3DS games. Yay! It's not a lot of 3DS games, but yeah. What we got here? I ain't looked at it in so long. Boy, my eyes are bad. Paper Mario. I can't tell which one because my eyeballs suck. Legend of Zelda: A Link Between Worlds. I've got to play that one. A Link to the Past has been one of my favorite games for so long. I've played it several times. Legend of Zelda: Spirit Tracks. Let's see what else we got here. Just Pokemon Y. I'm not a big Pokemon fan. I figured I'd try it, but just doesn't stick with me. Batman Blackgate. The kind of unsung game from the Arkham series. I do have a playthrough of Blackgate Special Edition. On my gaming channel. Legend of Zelda, I think it's Ocarina of Time 3D, yeah. Super Mario DS. Legend of Zelda Phantom Hourglass. Can you tell I like Legend of Zelda? I've played most of the games. I have mixed feelings. I've not played the two newest ones. But yeah, the reason I don't like them is they don't feel like Zeldas. I've not played them, but the footage I'm seeing, I'm like, they're feeling less like Legend of Zelda. Monster Hunter for you. Big Monster Hunter fan. I've got playthrough. I've been on the gaming channel as well. I've been playing through Freedom Unite and through you. Legend of Zelda: Majora's Mask. Monster Hunter 3U, speak of. I've got both the mobile and the console versions of that game. Monster Hunter Generations. The first one, not Generations Ultimate. I have Generations Ultimate on my Switch, which I've got to get back into playing. I've got to get back on Twitch, my gaming and stuff, but yeah. So, I play a lot of games. I'm very into the whole nerdy stuff. I always have been. I've got a whole thing of comics, not just my graphic novels, though I haven't collected in years. Magic the Gathering, I play it. I do have a collection of cards that I played from when I first started playing the game. Yeah. So, and like I said, I'm getting back into watching some of my shows I enjoyed as a nerd. I've been watching a lot of Doctor Who. Yeah. But I figure I'd talk to some about my my nerdiness. Yeah. On the shelf that's got all those graphic novels. Below it, I've got a chess set where I've got the chess pieces inside. It's a glass board. Just to be pretentious and have a pretty chess set. But like I said, I've got the pieces right now inside it, and on the board I've got sitting out a bunch of my old Magic cards. So yeah, up here on this shelf, second level below my figurines, there I've got a lot of my Atari stuff. My aunt and uncle gave me their old Atari and the games with it. So yeah, I can get it to play part of the time. But yeah. But yeah, it's like I said. Oh, here's something to also kind of use as proof for my nerdiness. If I can get it, well, I'll just take these instead. I won't grab the others, but they're all slipping to pieces. These are the lanyards I've had for some of the conventions I went to as a fan. Like I said, I've been to a number of conventions. It's been a while, but I have been to conventions of all kinds. This one was Otakon 2011, Baltimore anime. So yeah. Necronomicon. I was going to say that one is in Virginia, but no, I think the Necronomicon was in Florida. That's been a while too. But I've got a number of other badges. I went to Anime Weekend Atlanta like 3 times, so because at the time I was in a anime club. We watched a lot of anime, read a lot of manga, discussed a lot of anime, and like I said, we went to Anime Weekend Atlanta. We had little excursions we would take. Like one time we went to a local park where we made a lot of stuff just to kind of celebrate the 4th. We shot fireworks. We had specially made ramen noodles. Drunk a lot of ramen. Watched some anime. Hung out, discussed, barbecue. Yeah. I've got a bunch of new type magazines. Like I said, if it's anything nerd related, I might have been into it. Geek related, I should say. Technically, I guess there's kind of a difference between Gerd and Neek. Nerd and geek. But yeah. I've been one since before it was a cool thing to be one. I was a fan of nerdy stuff before it was cool to be a fan of certain nerdy things. I ain't trying to be a pretentious ass shit so I can be like, I was there before everybody. No, screw that. I'm just saying, I've been in the game for a long time. A long, long time. Hmm. But, yeah. I went to ShibaCon. I think that was the one I'm thinking of. That was in Virginia. I think it was in Roanoke, is where that one was at. Me and a buddy of mine, which I don't really talk to him anymore. If it's one thing I have an issue with, it's being very uh, much somebody who don't keep in touch in dealing with things. I've always kind of just been a loner for the most part. There's friends I've got, but I haven't spoke to in years. So again, it's just one of those things. I'm very secluded. I am not an out there person. Because, I mean, I actually liked the COVID outbreak. Because, well, not like it, but it didn't bother me. Because I'm like, I don't have to go out to all these things all the time. I'd rather stay home. Yeah. But ShibaCon, me and the friend, before I got off, like I said, this is a whole rambling video, but it, we went to it in Roanoke. It's a horror based convention. I would like to go to more conventions, but all the money it requires and everything. It'd be nice to go from time to time. But yeah. Also, I can be awkward in public to the point where I almost seem weird. Because sometimes I think I worry some people a little bit with my behavior. It is what it is, though. You live so long, you learn to deal with it. It's just, is what it is. I don't care. I don't care. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But I just wanted to have like a little chat with y'all, let y'all know the nerdiness, the geekiness. I mean, shoot, like I said, I'm also a bit of a nerd. I try learning several languages. I've got a whole collection of educational material in my living room there. Um, yes, a lot of my manga and some of the other stuff's in there, but I've also got a lot of my educational materials, my Japanese language books, Latin books, Spanish books, history books. Because that stuff's also like, I enjoy that. Having that available. So yeah, I really am kind of on both sides there, the nerdy geeky spectrum. But yeah. Anyway, we'll go ahead and end this since I've just been rambling all over the place. As always, educate thyself. Think, read, study, learn. Someone tries to tell you something you have trouble believing, ask them to cite their sources. I would cite my sources, but there's so many books I'd have to drag in here. I really have so many books, it's ridiculous. They're just laying all over the floor, on shelves, everything in there. Anyway, thank you all for watching. See you all in the next one. Until then, later.